Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Wakar Kwadas. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to you, brothers, pushing out this truth all over the world, the hopeful elect. All right, I have this article here from Newsbreak. I wanted to bring this out at camp this past Saturday, but the spirit moved another direction. So I said, Lord willing, I'll be able to bring it out this week, and I'm doing it right now. The spirit hit me. All right, so the title to this article is U.S. getting soldiers ready for the possibility of wars. All right, so I would say World War III. All right, that's what we're approaching. They're trying to stay away from it in their titles. I see how Esau is moving, but we understand that World War III is definitely on the horizons. Some say that we are already in World War III. All right, but I'll say one thing though, man. The scriptures speak about, the first woe has passed. Behold, two woes come hereafter. Let me just get it. I don't want to butcher it. I'm also going to pull this out to Ezekiel 38. But let's go ahead and get that real quick. Let's see. All right, so Revelations 9 verse 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter, Salakia. All right, so again, you had World War I, World War II. All right, and again, we're in the midst of World War III. All right, so let's go ahead and I put up some information before we get to this article. And since I just pulled that out, I wanted to look this up right here. I already pulled it up. World War II. Just wanted to get some information on it. Haven't looked at it in a while. All right, so it says the Second World War. All right, let's see. You see the pictures right here. Let's get a little information on here. So September 1st, 1939. Okay, to September 2nd, 1949. 45, Salakia. So it was 6 years. All right, let's see. Look at that. It says location, major theaters. Look at that. Europe, Pacific, Atlanta, Indian Ocean, Southeast Asia, China, Japan. Let's see. So it says World War II, or the Second World War, was a global conflict that lasted from 1939 to 1945. The vast majority of the world's countries, including all the great powers, fought as part of two opposing military alliances. The alliance, the Allies, and the Axis, many participating countries invested all available economic, industrial, and scientific capabilities into this total war, blurring the distinction between civilian and military resources. All right. So it says aircraft played a major role enabling the strategic bombing of population centers and delivery of the only two nuclear weapons ever used in war. It was by far the deadliest conflict in history, resulting in 70 to 85 million fatalities. All right, so yeah, so there you go. I just wanted to get some information on this World War II, man. So again, man, we're in the midst of World War III, and there's going to be way more casualties than that. This is the war to end all wars. All right, you're not having any more wars after this. Lord said that nation shall not rise up against nation anymore, neither shall they learn war. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the article, and I do have some more scriptures to pull out. All right, I'm not going to read all this article. I'm going to just get straight to the point, and we'll look at some comments, and I'll go ahead and put this article inside the description. So it says the United States is currently strategically preparing for potential conflicts with both China and Russia. All right, so how are you? So it's not just China and Russia, man. You're gonna have to prepare for more nations than that. You got the BRICS nations. All right, you got Turkey, you got Iran. All right, so yeah, these other countries, North Korea. All right, so it's not just China and Russia. China and Russia, they have allies as well, man. All right, and remember, Russia is that bear. Okay, the big bear. All right, that's basically going to be a guard unto these smaller nations, which are strong because they have nuclear capabilities. All right, so after I read this, we're going to pull that out in Ezekiel 38. All right, and the main point is the unwalled villages. All right, and you see that the spirit is on the apostles to pretty much rebuke Nate for spilling that garbage, man, breaking down the scriptures wrong. All right, we understand that he's not a prophet. Everything, every move that he makes is pretty much to make him look good and for gain and for, deceiving. All right, but the elect are not going to be deceived. All right, it's not possible to deceive them. All right, but we understand the unwalled villages is speaking about here in America, man. All right, whether you like it or not. So let's get into it. So this involves addressing multiple fronts and ensuring readiness in various domains. While the specific details and scale of these preparations may be classified, it is evident that the U.S. prioritizing military readiness and equipping its forces for potential engagements. All right, so yeah, this is, hey, again, man, Matthew 24. Matthew 24 and 6, man, rumors of wars and rumors of wars, nation shall rise against nation. You're witnessing all of that now. All right, so not only are they preparing for this engagement, it's imminent. All right, so back to the article. These preparations involve a comprehensive approach encompassing diplomacy, intelligence, defense, and possible offense strategies. The U.S. government is likely investing in advanced weaponry. Yeah, we know that. We know you devils got advanced weaponry, and that's why the Lord is going to bless us with that spiritual power to combat that. Because these devils are going to move in like a flood, man. All right. That's also around the corner as well, man. We understand Amos 8 and 11. So like it, speaks about, basically how these devils are going to, remove us off the streets and pretty much link us with what's going on out there in Israel, man. You know how Esau is very crafty. All right. So back to the article, it says investing in advanced weaponry, surveillance capabilities, and cyber defense to counter potential threats from these countries. Additionally, diplomatic efforts are ongoing to maintain alliance and secure support from other nations. Yeah, we see what other nations are going to help you in this World War III, man. All right, because the scripture does say that they should turn against you. They should hate the whore. All right, so before we get a little bit further, let's go ahead and get, I like to go to the comic board and see what the peasants are speaking about. It says Biden sure did not do us any favors. It's not surprising with Biden in office, people don't want to hear it or they refuse to. Superpowers were U.S., China, and Russia. Let's see, yeah, I didn't read these comments. I'm reading them as I do this video. So let's see. I'm gonna just read through them real quick. If I pick out a good one, I'll pull it up. Just seeing what the people are saying. It's funny. I almost think, man. I'm like, are these fucking agents? Because you people can't be this stupid, man. It says draft everyone who voted for Biden. Listen, man, Biden is not making fucking moves, man. This is an old senile senior citizen. He's just a face to fucking blame. He's just a CEO of America, man. He's not making any military moves, man. He's, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't have, you think this man has military strategies and shit, man? Like he knows what the fuck is going on. Like like it's coming out of his own mind or something, man. Again, this man is just a CEO for a company, man. Understand that. I'm tired of hearing these people crying about, people who voted for Biden or Biden did this or Biden this or Biden that, man. And that's pretty much why they put him in office like that, so he could be blamed like that, man. So you would never come to the realization that that the elites control this scene, man. All right, we understand that Heavenly Father controls all, but I'm just saying the elites are over these puppet presidents that you see that all have the same mind. All right. So let's see. See again right here. Yet Biden is pushing for war. You stupid ass people, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna stop here, man. These people are just too heavy on Biden, man. You remember when Biden? This is a comment. Remember when Biden said it was Trump that would get us into World War III? Yeah, you people can't be that goddamn stupid. But then again, they are, man. They are, and it's a lot of you fucking crackers, man. There's nothing intelligent about you, man. You're just as destroyed for lack of knowledge as Jake is, man. All right, nothing special about you, man. All right, let's go ahead and get let's go ahead and get Ezekiel, man. I'll end it with this. We're going to go ahead and read it all the way up into that verse on the walled villages and all that. So Ezekiel 38 verse 1, and the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. And we know this is speaking about Russia, the landmass of Russia today. And say, Thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I would turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. Hey, the Heavenly Father has been doing just that right before our eyes, man. You remember years ago, man, when Russia and China, they were holding the biggest military drills in history. All right. You remember that, so they've been preparing, man. Oh yeah. And the United States have been preparing too, but not like how Russia and China has been. All right. So back to the scripts. And I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords, man. Right. And that was a sight to see. They were out there with live ammunition as well. And that costs money, man. It wasn't fake bullets, man. This was live rounds, live ammunition, putting their soldiers in that state of mind. All right. Then you see eventually they went to war with Ukraine. And that's where we're at right now. All right. So Ezekiel 38 verse 5, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya, with them all of them with shield and helmet, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all of his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company. Yeah, so Russia has been preparing for themselves. All right, because even before they linked up with China and did these military drills, man, they were holding big ass military drills, man. Excuse me, before they linked up with China. All right, so they've been preparing for themselves, man. All right. Back to the script. And all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be a guard, and be thou a guard unto them. So Russia is going to be a guard unto these smaller countries. All right. Even though these smaller countries do have nuclear missiles, all right, Russia is still a guard unto them. They're sharing resources and all that. All right. Ezekiel 38 verse 8. After many days thou shalt be visited, in the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste. But it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands, and many people with thee, man. So it's gonna get bad, man. Why do you think they make these movies? The Red Dawn, Greenland. All right, all these movies about America being invaded, man. Okay, that's pretty much the times that we're coming into, man. All right. So yeah, man, it's definitely coming, man. So we understand that these devils also are preparing the chip, to get the people chipped up. That's when Jacob's trouble is going to come into play. All right. So yeah, we're going to see a lot of things, man. A lot of events, man, a lot of biblical events. All right. Ezekiel 38 verse 10. Thus saith the Lord power, it shall also come to pass that at that same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. Yeah, so the Lord is going to put that thought inside Putin's mind, man, if he's still the president. All right, there's a lot of rumors talking about he's dead, and all these things, man, which is just propaganda. That's pretty much an act of war. All right, but the Lord is going to put that thought in their mind, man, and they're going to pretty much press that button. All right, Ezekiel 38 verse 11, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages, America. All right, which is Babylon the Great, the land of confusion. All right. I will make a slack. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely. Don't that sound like the American people? You know, we're out there blowing the trumpet of war. You know, the prophets are out there, starting with our apostles, the great millstone, our elders on down. We're out there blowing the trumpet, all right, of war. No one's afraid. You know, everybody is hoping that that America goes back to good times, all right. That we go back to the year 2002 and shit, all right. You know, that's what you people want, man. You know, you're hoping, all right, that this all blows over and you could get back to your lives and planning for 20 years out, all right. No, man, this is it right here, man. You know, this is the last generation, all right. So going back to the scripts, all right, that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of all, so like out of the nations which have gotten cattle and goods, that dwell in the midst of the land. And I'll stop that right there. All right. So again, man, I also, typed in YouTube. I just typed in U.S. getting ready for war. I just wanted to see what comes up. Any recent videos, anything like that. All right. And I see, just it's kind of going back a couple months, like 7 months right here. It says the budget preps for U.S. possible war with China. That's like 7 months ago. You see that? So nothing really current. You see, this is a month ago, and the U.S. headed for an all-out war with China. So you see the propaganda. You see the rumors of war right here before you. U.S. prepared for possible war with China to get $842 billion in defense. That's 7 months ago. This is 2 months ago. World War III is coming. Robert Kiyosaki. U.S. prepared for possible war with China. So you see that. So China. So you're pretty much seeing China, Russia. That's the two biggest players right there. All right. And you got Ukraine right here. Ukraine Russia war. All right. So that's 8 days ago. So yeah, man, you get where I'm going with this. But yeah, man, that's where we're headed. All right. So again, U.S. getting soldiers ready for the possibility of wars. I say World War III. All right. So Lord willing, you are edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rokak Wadasa. Next video, Shalom.